It's Dr. Andrew Burnstine from THELOOKTV, everything fashion, beauty, and retail. And we're here at Gratitude Garden Farms. And we're glamping. Today we're going to take you to the world of glamping like you've never seen it before. Glamping's not just for the elite and the rich, going to a spa or going to a cruise. Now we are going on site, glamping in these incredible futuristic tents. And we're going to show you what it's like to glamp, how it's done, who's doing it, and everything. So come with us as we go into the world of glamping. Here we are, the glamping pod, right here in Loxahatchee, Florida. And we're going to take a look at what everybody is doing today. One of the hottest trends in travel, in leisure, and in servicing yourself and your body. So come with us as we look into glamping 2024 like you've never seen it before. Come on, join us. Come on, we're going to take a look at glamping and the world of glamping. Beautiful beds. Look at the background, the light, and you have outside your patio with the pool, the mini pool, the deck, looking to nature, the pond, the water fountain, the beautiful tropical banana trees. Everything is here for you. Whoever you are, whatever your lifestyle, wherever you're coming from, glamping is it today. It's the hottest, newest trends for couples and singles. So let's take a look at glamping, how it's done, who's doing it, and why it is the #1 trend today for those leisure get-setters to having fun and enjoying themselves like you've never seen it before. And we'll be right back. Hi, this is Dr. Andrew Burnstine, also known as Dr. Fashion. And this is THELOOKTV, everything fashion, retail, and beauty. Cheers to you. Look around. You think we might be at the Hilton? Or one of the glamorous 5-star resorts or hotels all around the world. Beautiful beds, backgrounds, air conditioning. Look at the view that you see. Mini pools, everything. We're not. We're glamping! Yes, glamping is the biggest thing where millennials really who want to have a great time but want pillows, air conditioning, great food, chefs, not with all the bugs, but really a tent atmosphere outside anywhere. So we're with Joseph with Gratitude Farms, and Joseph is going to tell us all about glamping, how it's changed, the background, and why you should think of glamping as your next resort destination. Welcome. It's great to see you, and I'm borrowing your cup. So thank you. And since we are dressed for glamping, I'm going to take the jacket off, get more casual, Joseph. Take that over there and roll up my sleeves and ask you about glamping. We're in Loxahatchee, Florida, which is a little west of West Palm Beach, Florida, beautiful South Florida. Yes. And who knew that this place would be so incredible for glamping? You also have farms where you do mushrooms and all kinds of crops. Yep. So tell us about glamping, how it's become so incredible, why so many people are getting into it as their destination for travel, resort, for vacation. Sure. Why?
So there's obviously been a big push for back to nature in most people right now. They want to get back to nature, figure out where their food comes from, live a healthy lifestyle, enjoy that life, and get away from the hustle and bustle of the city and the stressful lives. So we're first and foremost a 5-acre certified organic farm. We specialize in mushrooms, microgreens, turmerics, and other veggies. But then we constantly are getting feedback from people. Hey, we'd love to come to your farm. Do you teach classes? Do you do this? We'd love to come. We'd love to come. We'd love to come. So after years and years and years of this, we finally said, okay, there's obviously people want to come here. We're a working farm, but we got to make it more accessible for them to come and enjoy and experience this kind of life. because people want to experience what is it like to live on an organic farm? What is it like to eat farm to table? What is it like to live this kind of lifestyle? Instead of them going out there and setting up a farm and realizing, this is crazy, they get to come here to this farm, experience what it takes to be an organic farmer, and also immerse themselves in the permaculture forest that we built here, which basically has bamboo, bananas, pineapples, tea trees everywhere. So you're basically literally picking fruit from your deck, and you're just immersed in that. So we offer 3-day weekends where we do farm-to-table dinners with a private chef. Everything's picked from the farm. Everything's heavy plant-based, mushroom-based dinners. So a lot of the meats are made from our mushrooms. And then they're getting growing classes also, mushroom growing classes, microgreen classes, gardening classes. They're getting nutritional classes, food is medicine classes. They're also getting extraction classes where we teach them how to harvest what they grow in their garden and extract medicine out of it. So we're teaching all that as well as them coming here and relaxing and in the immersion of this outside fairy tale that we built here.
It's the ultimate staycation.
Yes, exactly.
Glamping, staycations.
Yes. All
you have to do is go here in South Florida.
Sure.
I know this is a trend.
Yes.
There are even resorts who are doing this, hotel chains getting into glamping,
Yes, they are.
travel companies and so forth, whether you're in South Florida or California or anywhere around the world.
Yes.
Can you give us a little bit of a deep dive into somebody coming, Andrew Burnstine, coming, setting foot here in this beautiful Loxahatchee retreat, and what does a day in the life of glamping here at Gratitude Farms look like for that traveler or that resort goer who's staying with you?
Sure. So basically, now each retreat's going to be slightly different in regards to we have two kind of models. So we do our own signature retreat, me and my wife. You met my wife, Tawna. And we're doing more the health. It's like a health staycation. So they're getting a combination of education, luxury, farm-to-table dinners, and they're also getting to wind down and relax. So we do give lots of classes. So when you first get here, it usually starts off with some mocktails and hors d'oeuvres. So that'll be Friday afternoon they get here. And then there'll be a farm tour where we give them a little tour of the farm, show them what we do, what we grow, where everything is. They'll also be escorted to their domes, and we would show them their domes. There'll also be a little tablet in each dome explaining everything, how to work the projectors, where to go, where's dinner, where are the bathrooms, all the information that they need to know. So they have that. The itinerary will be on there also, so they can look and go, oh, what's next? They'll know. Then in the evening, there'll be a dinner, a farm-to-table dinner, maybe 5-6 course. After dinner, we go into the yoga dome and we do a sound healing. So there'll be a sound bath, a Native American sound healer. He comes and plays the flute and does sound bowls. It's an amazing way to wind down your evening. And then everyone stumbles to their beds after that, like at 10 p.m. And in the morning, we do some breath work in the morning, breakfast, followed up with 1 or 2 classes. There'll be yoga peppered in. There'll be some other growing classes. But what we did learn is that people want to have a little bit of time to enjoy the facilities a little bit more rather than give them too many activities throughout the day, because they don't want to miss the activities, but they still want to veg out in the pool and relax and sit on the deck and take in some sun. Because, we get it every day, but most of these people, they're in the hustle and bustle, they're in the office, in the cubicle, so they're not really out here. For us, we don't take it for granted, but more so than the average person that comes from the city. So they really want to enjoy the atmosphere that we've created here. So there'll be a little bit more free time than the last retreat that we did.
Joseph, I can really see the women getting behind the yoga, almost the spa treatment sort of that you're getting, doing everything maybe about milking the cow and the goat, and maybe in the future they'll be doing that as well. Really the learning, getting back to nature, even though you're in a beautiful tent. But tell me, how quickly do the guys get into it? I can see the guys checking their cell phones for their stock prices. visioning going just down the road 4 or 5 miles and going to a golf course,
Sure.
or swimming, or doing something else. How long does it take the guy to really focus out of everything and get onto your plan or your level,
Sure.
and get all of those other things out of the way?
So it depends on the individual, obviously. It depends on how much they want to get out of this experience. So, they're coming here to unwind and to relax. So we are going to have little boxes in the room where they can lock their phones in there and put those away for the weekend so they don't look at their phones. But obviously that's tricky for a lot of people. But we definitely recommend, hey, put your phone away, lock it up for these 2-3 days. There is no work, just relax and enjoy the experience. And when they're able to do that, you can really see them kind of just relax, including myself, So I was able to enjoy our own retreat and actually immerse myself in that rather than worry about the operations of the business and stuff like that, which was really, I needed it, to be honest with you. So we've created this space, but we need to be, we need to be practicing what we preach also. It's tricky when you run a operational farm that is a real farm, and we sell to 120 restaurants, and we're a business, and we're busy. So it's balancing that, and that's why this retreat space is such a great addition to our farm, because now my wife and I get to enjoy the fruits of our labor and actually participate in all these retreats. And what we've found is there's a lot of yoga teachers, Pilates instructors, chefs that are renting out the space to do their own retreat. So not just our signature 3-day retreat, but there'll be other retreats that do their own thing. So we've opened up that space. Now, in the past, they would typically have to go to Mexico or Costa Rica or Panama to go rent a place like this. But now in South Florida, we've created this that they don't have to have their clients fly to another country. They can do it 10 miles down the road from where they live.
Which is a great saving on travel.
Yes.
Certainly today with travel and getting away and TSA
100%.
and airports and everything is great. Let me ask you, millennials, Gen Zers, baby boomers, who's your biggest demographic? And is it changing at all? Are we getting those Gen Zers turning into millennials and wanting to do this? How is that demographic changing after COVID?
So I would say it's a combination. You've got a lot of young people getting into this that enjoy it, and you have a lot of the older, older generation that are wanting to get back to nature also. So it's across the board. But typically, our farmers market customer is, it's usually women in the age between 40 and 70 are usually our target. That's usually who shops with us, that are interested in this kind of stuff: yoga, meditation, sound healing, organic foods, this kind of. But there's a lot of young people too that are really into this also. So it's a combination, really. It's a combination of it. I would say highly more towards women, but the younger guys are getting into the farming aspect, and they want to learn about that and about growing mushrooms. And so there's something for everybody. You can come here, relax, unwind, or there's a lot of education that you can learn to further your future if you want to get into mushroom farming or organic gardening or building a glamping retreat or whatever it may be. There's lots of information and knowledge here that we can teach and help provide that service for people.
I think that's great. And Joseph, you said in the future, in the next couple of years, you're looking to expand and doing some other things here at the farms. What does that look like?
So, right now we're just building out 9 geodesic domes. We have 6, so over the summer we're going to build 3 more so that we can have a perfect number for the retreats, because the perfect number for retreats is around 18 to 20 people. And that's not too big, not too small. It's just right for everybody. Not too hard to control, and it'll flow really well like that. And there'll be enough, space and, income for the event coordinators to make enough money for them to make sense, because it has to be a win-win. And we just want to provide a good space for all that. Even though we're not charging a lot for the event coordinators, we would like to make this a hub for yoga teachers and people in this niche to be able to come here rather than go out overseas. So we're working on, we're going to have a bunch of cold plunge pools here, the high-end ones, the ones that are always cold. We're also going to be converting our pond into a natural pond so that our guests can go swimming in a, natural pond with some little fish and stuff, which will be a really nice addition. We'll also have a 6-person sauna going in. We have a pickleball court that we built. That's going to be painted, and that will be ready for next season. All this is not going to be done in a couple of years. This is going to be done in the next 5 to 6 months.
Joseph, this is incredible. I think this is a niche.
Yes.
For so many people to get away.
Yes.
They don't have to go to Intercontinental. They don't have to go on a luxury cruise or fly to Dominican Republic or Europe to get this kind of thing, or even going out to California to the Red Door.
Sure.
This is something that they could do right here in South Florida and be with their friends and family and be with nature.
Yeah.
So this is incredible. So from the Look TV, we have a lot of gratitude for Gratitude Farms,
you guys,
and we hope you'll check them out. So please go to our website, looktv.net, and check out Gratitude Farms, their schedule, all their amenities, because it's so exciting. Just we want to thank you for spending some time with us and showing this great dome. And I'm getting ready now to get into bed here and take my afternoon nap and dream about all this. So we want to thank you for being with us today. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you so much, guys.
And we'll be right back. And we're back. This is Dr. Andrew Burnstine, also known as Dr. Fashion. And let's go glamping today at Gratitude Garden Farms in Loxahatchee, Florida. And with us today is the star and host of the Naturalista TV show on DVTV, Judith Cruz Burnstine. Judith is going to take us on a magical, glamorous glamping at this wonderful farm nestled in the beautiful acres of Loxahatchee, Florida, not far from West Palm Beach and Lake Worth, Florida. And in the nestling are these beautiful dome tents that you go into. It's really like going to the Intercontinental Hotel. All the glamour, the beautiful sheets and pillowcases made of the best linens and cottons. When you pull the shades across, you're going to see a porch and a garden with a waterfall, and butterflies are going to be floating around. And on the side are bushes with fruits and vegetables. And also, this is where they have mushrooms. So when you're not glamping at night and sleeping your heart away and dreaming about the best things in the world with your significant other or best friend, you're going to be feasting on a 5-star meal from a local celebrity chef who will be taking all these ingredients and making a meal that you can only dream of. And also, during the day, you're going to have yoga, bicycle rides, trail walking, meditation, and swimming, everything that you'd want to do. But again, you don't have to go into the forest. You don't have to go to the mountains, take your marshmallows, or hiking, or take your tent. Here it's glamping, where you have glamping and you have the beautiful trails and you have the camping experience that you might like or maybe not, and putting it together for an incredible experience. In fact, glamping is one of the number one ways that people are getting away today. They're not going on luxury trips or maybe on cruises. They are glamping. Some glamping destinations you have to book over a year in advance. That's how important it is and how big it is today with glamping. So Judith is going to interview Joseph, one of the owners of this beautiful farm, and he's going to share all of the experiences, just like Judith will, as she really delves into this once-in-a-lifetime experience of glamping like you've never seen before. So Judith, take it away for all our wonderful viewers here on the Look TV, Glamping 2024, like you've never seen it before. And here it is.
Oh my goodness, we are at Gratitude Farms. Why are we at Gratitude Farms? You're going to find out all of the wonderful things that it has to offer. It's locally here in Florida. And just look at this. Look around. We're going to show you a lot of different aspects of this farm that you probably didn't even know was available in Florida. And with me, I have Joseph from Gratitude Farms, and we're giving him gratitude for having us here. Remember, there are times in our lives when we need to be with others, that there are times in our lives when we need to retreat to ourselves. I had discussed this with Joseph. This is also a great place when you need some time to work on your goals and kind of recalibrate is what I call it. This is a great place for that as well. So we're pretty excited about Gratitude Farms. We are going, thank you, Joseph, for your time today. And we are going to take you to the main event, which is the mushrooms, the growing, and the expert, which is your wonderful wife.
Yes.
Yes.
She is the expert on the products and the extractions and all the different medicinal products that we make from our mushroom.
See that? So we are going there next. We're going to catch up with her. Tell us a little bit about what you do here. I see you have tons of things happening in the background, but tell us a bit about what you do. Let's say we wanted to focus on lion's mane or reishi or all the other things. So tell us how this works.
So basically the process of creating the tinctures is we grow them for tinctures. We grow up, whether it's reishi, whether it's turkey tail, whether it's lion's mane, whether it's, whatever it is. We grow it, we harvest it, we dry it at a low temperature, so it's technically still raw. And then we mill it so it's fine, and then we put everything in percolators. This is the percolation. First you do a little soak just to soften the material, and then you put it in here, and we use organic 50%. Well, we have actually 190 proof, but we dilute it down to 50% alcohol, and it's organic sugarcane alcohol. And then it goes through a process where it slowly works its way down. And we do it's like one drip every 3-4 seconds. And then we do a dual extraction, which is something happening right here. It's basically like making a tea, and that's the hot water extraction. So we have a cold extraction and then a hot extraction. So the cold gets all the terpenes out, it gets resins out, it gets alkaloids out. And then the hot water gets out the remaining polysaccharides, which the cold does get some polysaccharides, but this gets out the remaining. So it's a full, complete spectrum.
Wow.
And yeah, we just let this sit for a few hours, just steeping in this distilled water, always distilled water, because you need the acidity, the pH to be a low acidity to keep it shelf stable. And then also, at the end, our alcohol level ends up being about 25% to keep it shelf stable. And these are all our orders going out.
It's wonderful. Yes, they have orders going out. So people are understanding the need for these things. This is not something, it's a new trend.
No.
And actually, I've heard for years, of the lion's mane and the benefits of the different mushrooms.
Yeah.
Because I had someone who had Alzheimer's.
Absolutely.
So I was doing all the research to try to find, and I came to the lion's mane.
Yeah, we have one in particularly one tincture that was started making. It's like turmeric's amazing. Great for cognitive function, neurological issues, skin, hair, like a bazillion, studies being done on turmeric. But then you also have the lion's mane, that there's this overlap with lion's mane and turmeric where there's cognitive function, neurological. So I said, well, we were using them separately. Well, maybe we should mix them together and see what happens. Boom. It was unbelievable results with the brain boost. So we call it brain boost, and it really does. It's that one that you just feel instantaneous. If you're studying, if you're feeling like you need a little mental clarity, it really does boost your brain, and you feel it immediately.
Yeah, brain boosting, guys. We all need that, don't we?
We all need that.
Oh my goodness.
So it really does make a
What
huge
is
difference.
this?
So this is reishi. This is just the product after it has been. This is before we compost it.
Wow.
This is ready to be
it's
composted.
been through the process.
It's been through the process. Everything's done, and then we just compost.
So it's completely eco-friendly. You're not throwing anything out. You're putting it back to the earth.
Goes back. Yep.
Look at that. It's a win-win. It boosts your brain, and it also goes back to the earth.